I used to have a little basketball on that fence. And this is my room right here, where this window is. And my brother's room was the other one. My mom's room on this side.
He played basketball from sun up to sundown. When he started walking, he was playing basketball. Like, he wanted to go outside, that was his thing. We had basketball goals set up in the house, outside, at everybody's house. We took a basketball and a basketball goal with us.
When I was younger, it's just like I always had some type of ball in my hand, whether it's a football or basketball, and that's just always what I wanted to do. And it was always my love. I think the first thing I picked up was a basketball though.
From the time he could walk good, he always wanted to play basketball. And then by the time he was 5, he'd be out in the yard with a little basketball goal, just shooting hoops and just making them.
Had him a little goal in the garage, and like anytime you see me at a basketball in his hand, he's always shooting, always dribbling, like just perfecting his craft. He knew what he wanted to be at a young age. Nobody had to tell him.
Garage thing right there. Everywhere I would go, every house I had, it was a basketball goal in front of it.
We moved around a lot. We came from West Memphis. We moved back to Fort Smith. Then we came to Spiro. Then we moved back to Fort Smith. So it was back and forth, but we just all really stayed close. And then we just played our roles. Like he played the younger brother, I played the middle brother, listened to my older brother, and my older brother listened to my mom's, and it just played out itself pretty much.
Yeah, we moved a lot. And it was mainly because those are some of the times I was struggling. And then with the boys getting older, I needed a bigger space.
I know the circumstances my family is in. I know where they want to be in 5-10 years, and I know where I want to be in 5-10 years. I've always had that drive to be able to give my mom whatever she wants one day. Where we don't gotta walk into a store, and if I want something, I don't have to be scared to ask her, figuring that she got money enough to afford it. I just wanted one day to be able, we walk into a store, she go pick out whatever she want without even asking. This brings back so many memories. I love this school with a passion.
He played at Darby in the 8th grade. He was a really good basketball player. They ended up winning the regionals that year after nobody really thought that they were going to take it, but they pulled it off.
It was Darby. As you can see, it brings smiles to my face being there. My mom went to Darby. I had plenty of family go to Darby. It was just so much fun. Like I had all my friends around me. I was able to just play basketball. I give so much credit to Greg Scott, my Darby coach, for what he did for me that year. He really taught me like how to be a young man. He helped me learn how to like take over a team. Like when you got to take time to take over a team, when it's your turn, it's your turn. He really helped me learn that trait. But yeah, Darby was just so fun in games. Like I didn't have no worry in the world. Like it was just there was so much love there and so much support and friendship and trust and loyalty there. It was just like crazy. Like it was just a brotherhood throughout the whole school. I saw my first fight here. This brings back so many memories. I love this school with a passion.
I had spoke with the high school coach there, wanting him to let Tylor kind of move up his 9th grade year to play for maybe JV. I wouldn't say that they didn't support Tylor. I just think that they thought that he wasn't ready at the time. And I felt that he was, and so that I took it upon myself to move him to Northwest Arkansas because I felt like he had the potential to go to the next level, and I didn't want him to be held back and wasting his talent. So that was a decision I had to make for him.
A couple people, they were iffy about it. They were like, well, I know my Aunt Paula didn't want me to go. She did not want me to go at all. She wanted me to stay where she could get to me, where she could see me. But other than that, not too many people said anything, but you know, you always got those little people that have something to say like, oh, he's running from Northside because they want him to play up, this, and that. It was always those people that said that doubted me. There was those people that was like, oh, he's not gonna do nothing on the varsity level, he's so small. I mean, that was there, but I didn't really pay attention to it. I didn't care. I knew what I had to do. I knew what the purpose was of moving up here, and so people was gonna hate no matter what.
I mean, they always said he was too short, you know. They say if he grow, he might can be good, but you never really could say that because even at his height advantage, he was still, you know, doing what he had to do out there on the court. He was still scoring, he was still feeding his teammates, doing what he do for the team to win.
Har-Ber was a fairly new school. I talked to the coach. I really liked Coach Bolin. He was looking forward to having Tylor on his team. And you know, when I talked to him, I felt like he had Tylor's best interest at heart whenever I spoke with him, and I knew that he would let Tylor do what he needed to do to get better as a player and move on to the next level.
When I told him that he was going to be his starting point guard at the end of the day, he said, "Freddie, that would be tough. I believe that the kid can play, but I just don't think that he can come up in 7A basketball and be our starting point guard." And he got here and then he seen he was his starting point guard. Coach Bolin didn't give him anything. He took the starting position because of his IQ and the way he played. He played with everybody as a team, within a team, and was able to do a lot of things as a freshman.
Don't fall asleep, I don't forget, trying to keep me out, I'm already in. So don't fall asleep. Oh my God, I will not falter. Show me honor, I feel my karma. If I have to, I'll show you I'm dangerous, so dangerous. Suit of armor, you can't harm us. Step in my light, I'll show you darkness. I don't know you, but I know you can't hang with us. We dangerous. So get lit up, pull the trigger, heavy hitter. My please don't get up, reconsider. I feel like a monster when I pick the pinner. Tonight I'm having all my enemies for dinner. Head with scissor, blackjack the ripper, half man, half lizard. I don't walk, I slither. The winner, the wicked winner. Come hither, come across the river. I am my contender, guerrilla. You decide, do or die. Who defied the king? That's suicide. You denied, you can hide for now, but soon I'ma move inside where you reside. Don't close your eyes, I'll leave you deprived of every little thing that you work for, getting every single thing that I work towards. Can't forget about the days we was dirt poor. Me and you in the same game, but I'm worth it. Don't fall asleep, don't wait around. I'm on my way, I'm on the prowl. Don't fall asleep, I don't forget, trying to keep me out, I'm already in. So don't fall asleep.
It was great for him because as soon as he got here, he got Newcomer of the Year. He had a great season in high school. He was a freshman at the time, you know, so he really had a really breakout season to let everybody know who he was.
I moved up 3 days before school started. I met with the Har-Ber coaches when I first got up here, and we had a little conversation about how it wasn't gonna be easy. I wasn't gonna be given anything. High school is very different from junior high. I was gonna have to work for everything I get and everything, and if I do what I'm supposed to, this would be the best move I ever made.
I'm excited for him because to see him grow up, because I always thought he would stay short, but he finally started growing. And when I do go watch him play, I'm just still fascinated. I want him to just do good, keep his head straight, go to school, and then if it's meant to be for him to go pro or wherever, you know, I'm there for him.
He's had his issues, he's had stuff to go through in life. None of us in his family had these lives. Some are harder than others. But through everything he's went through, he's came out on top. So you can't do nothing but be proud about that.
As he grow, he's in the 2019 class. Of course, he's got to get stronger. He's going to have to keep building his IQ, instead of just flatlining and all of that. But for the most part, he just got to keep loving the game. And the sky's the limit for him.
This is my life.